Would your students take the new Smarter Balance assessment test?
Well, parents recently got a letter from Oregon education leaders that explains what it means to opt out of testing, but at least one Portland School Board member says this letter is just a guilt trip. Our Jennifer Dowling is digging deeper.
And this makes it worse, where we should be getting everybody to opt out.
Portland School Board member Steve Buell says he's frustrated over this form from the Oregon Department of Education that's being sent to parents considering opting kids out of testing.
This is not honest.
He feels it almost guilts them into having their child take the test.
What this form does is says you shouldn't opt out. Opt out, you're making things worse for your child, not better.
Buell cites this paragraph that reads, "I understand that by signing this form, I may lose valuable information about how well my child is progressing in English language, arts, and math."
Not really. It's not valuable information. It's kind of how they're doing, maybe generalized. You already know that. The teachers already know that.
The form also states, in addition, opting out may impact my school and district's efforts to equitably distribute resources and support student learning.
No, what they're talking about here is actually that the federal government says you have to reach a certain percentage of kids on your testing, 95%. And if you don't, then they kind of threaten that you will lose some funding. No one's ever lost any funding.
We checked with the State Department of Education after Smarter Balanced assessment participation numbers came out this fall. They said they weren't sure whether the state would lose funding. As for Portland Public School leaders, they told us in a previous story they understood families may be unsure about the test, but they encouraged parents at that time to not jump into opting out.
Well, most importantly, if parents are concerned about the test, they need to talk to the principal, talk to the teacher, ask questions. What are your concerns? Get some of those questions answered. You know, we also hope by doing that, then more parents, again, are going to feel comfortable letting their children take the test.
As for Buell, he says he would like the school board to take matters into their own hands.
And what I'm going to suggest to the Portland School Board is that we send out a parent letter that says this is misleading information. Here's how it actually works. Feel free to opt your child out.
In Portland, Jennifer Dowling.